What's good, people? Tony Hakeem, once again. Let me get comfortable real quick. I want to talk about people with this swag shit going on, with the skinny jeans and the big sneakers and, you know what I'm saying, like little baby shirts and shit, and niggas wearing dresses, and like, man, that shit is feminine as fuck, man. Like, but I mean, you wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. If that shit feel comfortable on your body, then wear it. Me, I prefer the old school 90s style and shit, to where it's like I'm rocking baggy shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit that my nuts can breathe in, you know what I'm saying? I can't rock that Steven Seagal shit, man. The Steven Seagal jeans, that's what I like to call them. Them skin tight jeans where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck do they put them shits on and take them shits off? You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I want to know, but I'm just saying, like, who the fuck would go through all that trouble feeling uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Just to fit a fucking trend, follow a trend and shit. Like, that shit is corny as hell, man. Like, man, I prefer like baggy clothes and shit. You feel me? Like, I grew up in the in the 90s, but I was born in the 80s and shit. You know, like, I like what niggas used to wear back then. You know what I'm saying? The long t-shirts, the baggy jeans, the Timbs and shit. And that's what I like to rock, man. Like, that's what I feel comfortable in. You know, I feel like a man when I wear it. Cause I am a man. I'm not even gonna go into that shit for real, bad. But man, I just don't like it with like people like Lil Wayne and like famous motherfuckers, Kanye West, A$AP Rocky, and the list goes on. It's like a lot of kids look up to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they look towards what they gonna wear, they base their clothes off of what their favorite rapper wears and shit. So if they see Lil Wayne walking around with tight ass leopard pants on and shit, then that's what the fuck they gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. A good example is Boondocks. The episode where it had Gangstalicious and shit, and nigga rocking the pink and like, and Lil Riley, he was dressed up as a little girl or whatever and shit, rocking a man purse and a little skirt and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what this world is transforming into, man. You know, like, kids that are growing up now, man, it's like boys want to look like girls and girls want to look like boys. It's like everybody's confused, and but at the end of the day, you wear what the fuck you want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell you what to wear or what not to wear, cause that would be wrong. Today and any day, it's all about self-expression. It's all about what you feel. It's all about how you want to present yourself and carry yourself, you know, in the public eye and shit. And if that shit makes you feel comfortable, then wear it. But me, man, I can't fuck with that shit, though. I'm more like a, you know, an old school 90s type dude, man. Like, I looked up to niggas like Tupac, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Nas, The Lox, you know what I'm saying? And the list goes on, man. The list goes on with that, you know. But to me, those are my definitions of a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with a father. So in so many ways, these rappers, you know what I'm saying, they were my male role models that I looked up to growing up. I ain't had nobody else like that. You know? My father jumped in and out of my life here and there, but he wasn't around long enough for me to actually learn how to be a man, so I had to learn on my own, you know. And I always gravitated towards hip-hop and the culture, not just the rappers and what they're saying, it's the culture, you know, like, because there's a difference between rap and hip-hop. Rap is something you do. Hip-hop is something that you live on a daily basis, you know, and it's a culture, you know. To me, it's like a religion. If I'm going to follow any religion, it's going to be hip-hop. Feel me? But it's gonna have my own twist on it, what I believe and what I feel things should be like for me, not for anybody else. You know, I'm gonna be my own fucking king to myself. I don't want to be anybody else's king. I want to be my own. You know, follow my own rules and set my own standards and shit. Because that's what it's all about, individuality, man. It's all about what you feel in your soul and how you want to influence others in a positive way. You know, and it's like with this swag shit that's coming out now, it's like people popping mollies and shit and drinking that cough syrup and getting turned up and shit, man. That shit is corny, man. To me it is, you know what I'm saying? It might be hot to you. You might think that shit is the coolest shit on earth, man. But me, I think that shit is the corniest shit on earth. That's just my opinion, though. You know, everybody's entitled to their own. Like, opinions is like assholes. Everybody got them. You know what I'm saying? So, you believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, and you rock whatever the fuck you want to rock, and don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, tell you otherwise, man. I just think that shit is stupid, man. But the way life is going, the way the world is going, it don't look good, man. Not for niggas like me. It's like the real niggas is like fading away, and all these fake niggas are being, you know what I'm saying, brought out and shit. It's like Cat Williams explained that the most in one of his shows and shit. How like the fake niggas is taking over and the real niggas is like running out. It's like, man, the population is getting fucked up, man. And a lot of kids are just growing up like confused of what a man should be like and what a woman should be like. You know, like that's why you got all these women out here using niggas for their money and what a nigga have instead of what that nigga knows and how he can help you and all that other stuff, like in ways without having to spend money all the damn time. You know, because it ain't about money, man. It shouldn't be about that shit. It should be about whether a man is faithful, whether a man is gonna, you know what I'm saying, like be there for you through sickness and health, and you know, of course, you know what I'm saying, bring something to the table. You don't want to be with nobody that's not bringing nothing and don't want to bring nothing. As long as the nigga trying, as long as that nigga's trying, then he should have the benefit of the doubt for that, you know. But everybody's different, and the way things are is like people base their preferences off of what they see on TV. BET, MTV, VH1, you know what I'm saying, like everything is based off of what they see and hear on TV. And that's how everybody's brainwashed. They brainwashed off of that shit. And kids are growing up confused, man, because the parents ain't being parents anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or just wasn't trained right from their parents. So it's like they don't know how to be parents because nobody never showed them how to be parents. You know, but for the ones, you know, the young mothers and fathers out there, you know, as long as they out there being real parents, man, you know what I'm saying, I got the utmost respect for y'all. I like seeing that shit. I like seeing that shit. When young black men are being fathers to their children, and when young black women are being wives to their husbands and mothers to their children and the whole nine, like, I like seeing that. But, man, I just think everything is upside down now, man. World is upside down, and don't nobody really know what direction to go or what to do, and like they have no guidance, they have no leaders, you know what I'm saying, like, and that's the problem, man. Nobody really know what to do. This world is just upside down, yo. It's backwards as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like all the good people out here is just getting fucked over by all the grimy motherfuckers, and like all the grimy motherfuckers got all the fucking power and all the fucking money and the success and shit. It's like, and they're trying to define what success is for everybody else, and now everybody is so geared into thinking something that the media wants them to think, you know what I'm saying, and believing what the media wants them to believe. And that's the problem with the world, man. People don't know how to be human beings and treat each other like human beings. So it's like you got this whole world full of chaos and shit, and people are fucked, man. People don't know what to do with themselves, man.